City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So for the Thunder, their last game, a loss to Chicago. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Oladipo for three. It's good from long. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
Three terrific kids. You're right.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Jackson. beyond the arc. And John Morant with the three.
And boy, when Morant stretches the floor, those driving lanes just get bigger. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in John Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Now, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers, after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. From deep. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Here's Hunter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Hunter. To the middle. Here's Najee. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to
Look at that.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Oladipo. That's tipped. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Here's Hunter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. It's Morant with the drive. No good on the shot. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. This one for 3. A shot by Reddish, no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Misses the 3. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Oladipo goes in.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Morant with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
This quarter belongs.
What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
There's Jackson with the 3. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
He just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Now here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. Fultz has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Thunder. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant drives in. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. So he saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now."
Sure is, DA. Thank you. The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Paisley, good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Clark. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Jones. Up top, Valanciunas. Clock at 4. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
White, wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Memphis leading by 5. .156 left in the first half. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Jones. Off target from outside.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Thunder now. They trail by 7. Sinks the triple.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Valanciunas. The second effort, and he sinks the layup. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Reddish. And the Thunder another 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Memphis with the ball. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oladipo pounced on the steal. Quick instincts on the defensive end.
Clark into the lane. Misses the layup.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Hunter no good. Clark left side. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Thunder trailing by 3. Oladipo goes in. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This helps this team. When Oladipo stays aggressive for a full 48 minutes, he becomes a force.
Here's Jackson. A special move before the shot. Jackson's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's deflected.
DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but, you know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. The Thunder have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Well, Hunter became a household name with winning a national championship when he was in college, and he wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Morant with the steal. The drive by Jackson. And no good. Nice D from Oladipo.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
For Oklahoma City, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And so he hits the technical free throw. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. To the inside. Out left to the wing. The Thunder with another miss. Out to the wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City on D. They lead by 1. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Nice poise from Morant, assessing the situation and then the ability to come through under pressure.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Pass to Oladipo from outside the arc. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Down low, Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. Now Hunter on deep, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Memphis with the ball. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Jackson has the open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Pass to Reddish. Stolen by Brooks. Morant with it, guarded by Hunter. Out to Morant. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
2 points. That one goes.
And you wonder how much further Cam Reddish's game can get in the pick and roll action. Effective there.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's Clark in the corner. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And it's White missing. Clark outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tries the spin move. Oh, that was something else.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Here's Baisley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here he goes. Here's Valanciunas. Again, Memphis. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 4. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now Morant. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Morant with it. Driving the lane.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Morant outside. No good from outside. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a three-point game.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That one is off.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And Memphis making a change here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. 5 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Oklahoma City trailer. And here's Oladipo. Pass to Najee. Oladipo outside. Here's Najee. Over Jackson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Oladipo misses. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
The drive by Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And he gets it to go.
A confidence shown from Oladipo. He wants that shot in that moment.
Morant looking around. Here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Crowder inside. The kick out to Oladipo. There's the drive over Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Good on both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Outside for Jackson. Anderson outside. Going inside. It's blocked. To tie it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Morant outside. The kick out to Anderson. And he drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Pass to Hunter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And the Grizzlies with possession. Oladipo misses. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Jackson. Fires for three. Score the basket. His eighth. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And that one's good by Clark. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Here's Oladipo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Oladipo hits them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Morant right side. Anderson outside. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Jackson drives in, and the dunk by Jackson.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Najee. Morant with some nice D. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony,
A fresh